Hello and welcome to my anime villain tag, sorry. I was tagged by DanMaster20, so figured here I was to get this list done and get my stuff out there. Now, for question number 1, who do you believe is the greatest villain of all time? That took me a while, because I had to go through like several pages of anime that I've watched, and I just couldn't find any names, but I guess one character stood out for me would be Izaya of Durarara. Now, he's an interesting character. If you see him, he's kind of like in the shadows, in the background, kind of pulling the strings here and there. Basically treating everything like a big chess game. He almost had every move planned out, and from all the characters. He was just kind of my favorite villain, and pretty much everyone loved to hate him during the time when he was running. And yeah, I picked him as, I don't know, he was entertaining, so that's why I picked him for greatest villain, for me anyway. Question 2, who is your personal favorite villain? Well, that was another tough one to get through. It was like, villains are usually characters I don't really root for or care much about, but I went with one from a recent Magical Girl series, Joker of Smile Precure. Now he's kind of like Izaya. He does troll everybody. He's kind of the one doing all the, pulling the strings and stuff like that, just like him, Izaya. And during the series, he kind of manipulates the other villains in the series to get them to do his dirty work for him. He gets them to test out these different experiments on the Precure girls. Just, mixes it up with when they fight, and he kind of pops up, and he's kind of like very fast and agile. He's quick, and to make it even more creepier, he's a clown. So if you don't like clowns, maybe he might not be your favorite, but I found him to be kind of interesting to watch every week. And number 3, least favorite villain. This was easy. This was so easy. I picked Norami from Excel World. I just hated him. He kind of pops up at the end, near the end of the series, like in the halfway point, and he just, I guess, blackmails Haru, the main character, and he's just constantly doing stuff to ruin his reputation at school, gets his best friend, and all that stuff like that. He's just a nasty little kid. I didn't really like him at all. And I have a second one. It's Kayaba Akihyo from Sword Art Online. Now, he's the first villain in the first arc, the first 12 episodes, and I didn't like him because, he was cool at the beginning what he did with the game, but as you get to figure out towards the end, he forgets why he did all this with the putting people in the game, locking them in there, and all this stuff like that. So that's why I put him as another one I just can't stand, because his logic is kind of dumb at the end of the series. He doesn't know what he wants or why he's doing what he's doing. And coming to number 4, favorite group of villains. Another tough question. I didn't want to go with typical shonen shows, so I went with the Glittering Crux from Star Driver. Now, this is like a group of, I guess, high schoolers slash adults slash whatever you want to call them, teachers, and these people, they wear these masks, and you don't, at the beginning the main character can't figure out who these people are, but they're like a group of people that they basically want to destroy the world. They're collecting all these, I guess, princess girls, what you want to call them, and basically sacrificing their power to bring robots from their world to the real world and destroy it. They can rule the world. And they're pretty interesting because, close to the end of the series, which not very much spoilers, they become kind of interesting at the end of Star Driver. Number 5, favorite female villain. That was kind of funny. It's a fun question too. There's a lot of cool female villains out there I like, but I went with Kyoko from season 1 of Korra Zombie. Now, she's kind of like a shy character at the beginning. You don't know what's her deal when you first meet her, and then later you learn that she's just this psycho killer character, and she's kind of a yandere, I guess. If you don't know what a yandere is, like from Mirror Nikki. Kyoko gets kind of obsessed with certain things with the main character and just wants to kill him. But he's a zombie, so it's like a never-ending cycle. She does appear in season 2, but is not as evil as she was in season 1. So, number 6, favorite henchman. That was tough too. It was like, I don't really know any good henchmen, but I was looking and I saw uh, Obito from Gintama. Now he's a henchman in my opinion because he travels with Kagura's brother, and he kind of, is like a sidekick character to him, kind of a brute character, and he's super strong, just like Kagura and her brother. So I guess he comes from the same alien group. They use umbrellas because I guess the sun hurts him a little bit. I don't know, but I consider him a a henchman because he's just there, doesn't do much. And number 7, my optional question to anyone who wants to do this is basically, what is the deadliest anime weapon you've seen in recent anime or old anime? It can be a weapon, a mech, superpower, just things like that. So what do you think is the deadliest thing in anime, I guess, type of question. And for tagging, since I think this is kind of like getting to the end of most people's tags, so I'm just going to tag whoever wants to do it. If you're listening and you think you have a better list, by all means go for it. I'll probably list the questions in the comment section, or the whatever you want to call it. So, it's Fish Anime, signing off. See you later.